Today, me and my friend Max chose 32 of our favorite rap albums and some of the best rap albums, and we're gonna do a bracket to finally see which rap album is the best to ever grace this earth. What's up, Max? How we doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm excited to get this bracket done. I'm excited to show to you why your takes are so terrible.
Hey, we'll let the comments decide that. You know. Let's just get right into the bracket, and comment 1 if you're ready, comment 2 if you're not, and comment 3 if you're lucky have a crush on me.
That was a great intro. I'm going to be commenting 3.
We're starting off with The Blueprint versus Pinata. Oh shit. JC's probably most well-loved album ever, most critically acclaimed album ever, and also my second favorite JC album. And we got Pinata, the legendary album by Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. I think we disagree on this. I personally like Bandana more than Pinata.
Yeah, that was, when you said that to me, I was kind of taken aback by that. Not only do I prefer Pinata to Bandana, I honestly prefer both Alfredos to it as well.
Okay, that's kind of crazy to me, but yeah, I don't know. But what do you think about this? Blueprint versus Pinata. I think it's pretty clear cut for me, but I want to know what you think.
I think it's clear cut too, but I don't know if we're gonna have the same answer here.
I think it's pretty clear cut the Blueprint here.
The Blueprint is my third favorite Jay-Z album. My favorite is 444. And my second favorite is Reasonable Doubt. And I do think this album has great production, but weirdly enough, in the production category, which I feel like this album excels at, I still think it gets beaten out by Pinata anyway. Pinata is more consistent than the Blueprint is as well. I'm gonna go with Pinata personally.
Yeah, but I can agree with you on those takes, but I just think it's a whole album listening experience. I would much rather sit through the Blueprint. But
okay, I'm gonna ease into it. I'll save my big, abrasive arguments for later. I'll just let you have this one. We can go with the Blueprint for this one.
Okay, we're going the Blueprint then. That's good. And we got The Forever Story versus 1999.
The Forever Story, I think what excels this album is J.I.D.'s cadence throughout. Every song has just impeccable flow from start to finish. Most of the time, you can't even... I've grown to be better at, listening to lyrics and reading them off at the same time. But with this album, I had to, go back and reread it to not miss anything because, he is just going off entirely. And from start to finish, it is just an insane, impressive output of JID's abilities. And 1999, as I told you, I did not listen before making this. I listened to some songs, the big ones, like Survival Tactics, but I had to listen to the full things I hadn't before, and it was a really enjoyable experience. I really like all of the feature lists, especially the last song, which is this big climactic finale with every member.
Yeah, Third Eye shit.
And I still think the best song is probably Survival Tactics, but I also think it's very consistent.
I think Waves for me probably does it on 1999. But Survival Tactics is, it's up there. But the Forever Story is better in every way, in my opinion. I think it's written better.
I agree. I
think the album experience is better.
I also, Cody Blue 31, which is my favorite song on the album, I think far exceeds anything on 1999, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
I love
Yeah, I agree. So
we're going with Forever Story.
That was pretty easy. The infamous...
This one's gonna piss off people.
Infamous versus 444.
444.
Now, personally, I don't ever come back to the Infamous at all. And I know that's gonna piss you off probably, and everybody watching this. And I think 444 is JC's best album ever. And it's just this is also just extremely clear cut to me. Easily 444.
Here's the thing. I agree that I prefer 444, but I don't know if we can go with a best rap album of all time bracket and we put an album like Jay-Z's last album that is a hot take to have as his favorite, even though we both think it's his favorite, versus one of the most important rap albums of all time. But I also kind of agree that I don't return to the Infamous that much. I do think there's an album coming up of the similar era that I have a much stronger opinion on when it comes to how much I return to it. Better yet, lack thereof. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. There is still a lot to love on the Infamous, and it's really tough but my gut is telling me 444, and that's crazy, but I'm gonna have to go with 444.
We can't let the general perception of albums persuade us, bro. We gotta go with our feelings, and we go 444, bro. The Marshall Mathers LP versus the College Dropout. I don't really like the Marshall Mathers LP. I don't. Okay, generally, I don't fuck with Eminem too much. I think his way of writing style is corny most of the time. I don't like his cadence. I think Marshall Mathers LP is definitely like the strongest I've heard from Eminem. I haven't heard every album from him, but definitely the strongest, with like obviously songs like Stan being amazing, but like the writing on Kill You, I don't like it.
I understand where you're coming from. There is a lot here that's very dated, you know, Kim.
Oh my god.
But I still think there is a lot to love here. Stan, as you said prior, The Way I Am, The Real Slim Shady, Bitch Please Too. There's a lot to love. Even the song you brought up, Kill You, is like, yeah, it's corny, but I still think Eminem, rapping-wise, is definitely holding his own. The Ken Kniff skit.
Yeah, that one too, bro. Like, it's just... Sometimes it's too much, bro. And, okay, like, we can talk about how much you like it and how much I don't like it, but does it really stand a chance against The College Dropout as well?
Oh, no. Not a chance. The College Dropout is one of my favorite rap albums of all time. Its themes of optimism, ambition. It's like, it's one of the most... like inspiring albums of all time, genuinely. It's amazing, and its low points are nothing compared to the low points of the Marshall Mathers LP.
Hell no. We're going with the College Dropout.
First up, we have The Low End Theory by A Tribe Called Quest, jazz rap classic. Every member here giving their all. My personal favorite song here is the final song, Scenario, versus Aquemini by Outkast. My personal favorite Outkast album. It's kind of hard to explain this one, but you get, it's kind of hard to explain this without just being like, listen to the album. Here, I think my favorite song on this album is probably Rosa Parks, either that or the Art of Storytelling Part 1.
Yeah, the Art of Storytelling Part 1 is my favorite of the album.
Andre 3000, I think, is at his best lyrically on this album too. Same with Big Boy.
I just generally like the vibe of Aquemini way more than The Low End Theory, but I think The Low End Theory, it isn't an album for me, and that's just something I have to come to terms with. The beats are pretty repetitive on the album. I think the album as a whole is kind of a drag to get through. Aquemini, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. I think it's fun. I think it's awesome to listen to. I just get a good feeling listening to that album.
Damn.
You sound disappointed.
I also think Aquemini is better. I wouldn't say all that about The Low End Theory. That was crazy disrespect. Also, one thing, this is a side note, but one thing that I've always thought was funny is the cover of Aquemini is so ass. Like, I'm sorry, this cover is so terrible. But yeah, it's Aquemini.
Yes, Aquemini. Illmatic versus Love.Love.A. I like Illmatic. I think it's an overrated album, but it's not bad. I like a lot of songs of it. New York State of Mind, Life's a Bitch, One Love, all songs that I come back to a lot. But Love.Love.A. is an amazing album, and it takes the win here for me.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Illmatic. Illmatic, obviously one of the most important, influential rap albums of all time. As you said prior, New York State of Mind is incredible. Life's a Bitch is incredible. My personal favorite song is The World Is Yours, which is also incredible. I've said the word consistent a lot, but I think if there were to ever be an album that is truly consistent from start to finish, it's this one. And I also think it is maybe a 10 overrated. I still think it is very close to a 10 out of 10. Love.Love.A. is so damn overrated. I'm sorry. I've tried to get into A$AP Rocky so many times, and there are some really enjoyable songs on this album. Peso, Palace, really the first 3, maybe even 4 songs I like. But then it just gets more boring.
What are you talking? You don't like Roll One Up? You don't like Demons? You don't like Keep It G? This guy, bro.
I thought of Keep It G. I always skip that song.
What? Okay, Roll One Up. You don't like Roll One Up?
It's fine. I'm not saying I don't like this album. I think it is a very, very strong 6 out of 10.
Oh my god.
When I listen to it, I think the production is great, but A$AP Rocky as a rapper just does not interest me at all. I don't like his voice. I don't like his style of rap. I don't like his flows. The feature list is really the saving grace on this album a lot of the time. And even then, it's not stellar. It's definitely not on the level of, like, the feature on Life's a Bitch, for example. I think if we're talking lyrically, Illmatic is better. Production-wise, I guess you could say Live Love ASAP if that's your style of rap. I am a cloud rap fan, but
well, clearly not if you don't like Live Love ASAP, bro.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it was a strong 6.
A strong 6, bro. Okay, well, to be fair,
I'm going.
we can go Illmatic here. I'm not mad about that. Live Love is not even close to ASAP's best album anyway, which is obviously Long Live ASAP. But we can go Illmatic.
If you want to say that.
Then we got Daytona versus Man on the Moon.
Oh no.
I say Daytona, you say Man on the Moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daytona is the worst album to come out of the Wyoming side. And I think it just comes down to production. There obviously is some great production, like on If You Know, You Know, which is my personal favorite song on the album. And lyrically, Pusha T is very consistent from start to finish. There's not really a point where his flows or his writing is bad, but I think the production-wise, like a song like Infrared, for example, that song is some of the most boring production ever. I'm sorry.
That's crazy. Bro, it's one of my favorite Kanye-produced records. It's so short, with only 7 songs in like 20 minutes or something, and what he does with that runtime is insane, bro. It's like a fully fleshed out 1 hour album in just 20 minutes. And then,
I prefer It's Almost Dry.
Yeah, I also prefer It's Almost Dry, but Daytona is still like a pretty strong 8 or a 9.
I would give it also a 6 out of 10.
Okay, but I'm willing to go with Man on the Moon here, just because that's also just an incredible record.
Man on the Moon, I would even say lyrically it's better than Daytona, simply because there's more substance there, and not just kind of by default. That's not really of any fault to Daytona. Man on the Moon is just longer, and therefore it can obviously just by default get more themes out and more lyrically messaging across than Daytona does. But I also think I put Man on the Moon in that same boat as like the college Dropout, where it's very inspirational, it's very influential. I think Daytona is kind of I think it's kind of forgettable.
To be fair, Daytona doesn't have a Cuddy Zone, a Sky Might Fall, Pursuit of Happiness. So I definitely think it's fair to go Man on the Moon here. I wouldn't be mad about that. So I think that's what we'll do. Rodeo versus Madvillainy. I don't really think this one is too hard. I once thought Utopia was his best, but I definitely think Rodeo is his all-time best now, undoubtedly. And it's so strong all the way through. Travis on his highest, and then we have Madvillainy, which is also just some of the best Madlib production ever, but I don't think it beats out Rodeo for me personally. I think Rodeo is more consistent too, but I don't know what
you're taking Rodeo here.
Yeah, I'm taking Rodeo here.
These are both like my second favorite albums from them. My favorite Travis album is Astroworld, and my favorite MF album is Food.
Well, does Madvillainy have 90210?
Does Rodeo have all caps? Fancy Clown? I mean, I don't know.
That's not even the best songs from Madvillainy, by the way. Meat Grinder is the best.
Meat Grinder?
Yeah.
No.
yes. Nah, bro, that beat is fucking insane, bro.
One of my least favorite beats on the album. It's so amazing, but I mean, it's like
the least favorite is crazy.
I'm not saying I love that beat. I'm just saying like even some of the instrumental songs, the super villain theme, incredible. But here's how I see it. All right, production-wise, I think this is a very close debate. You get some of Madlib's best ever production versus some of the best trap production. So that's like you could go either way. Lyrically, I think MF Doom clears Travis Scott in the lyrics department. If we ignore production, because it's basically, you could go either or with that, you have to go with the next step, which is lyrics. And I think in that regard, MF Doom takes it.
But what about just a full fleshed out album experience? I think Rodeo clears, and that's a topic.
But does he though?
I think so. I think from track to track, Rodeo is put together better.
You've given me 2, I've given you 1, so we can go Rodeo here. I'm not mad about that.
Okay, that's good. Let's go. The Blueprint versus the Forever Story.
I'm gonna go with the Forever Story just because 444 is also on the bracket. So
that's fair. I also just think the Forever Story is a better album.
That's also fair. It's a close one for me.
444 4 versus the College Dropout.
The College Dropout.
The College Dropout. Yeah, it's not even that close. Aquemini versus Illmatic.
Low key is kind of Aquemini, in my opinion. Is that crazy to say?
No, that's not even crazy to say. I don't think so. I can agree with that. But I'll let you choose this one. I wouldn't be mad either or. I think Illmatic can win this one too. I'd rather listen to Aquemini, but consistency, I think Illmatic takes it maybe.
That's true. I also think impact-wise, Illmatic is better.
Illmatic, yeah.
But if I were to go out of my way to listen to one of these start to finish, I'm gonna go with Aquemini. And I think that just replay value isn't everything, but I do think this is a close debate, and I would go Aquemini in that one specific aspect. So
yeah. So we're going to Aquemini.
When I first listened to the album, I thought it was Aquemini.
Man on the Moon versus Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad we agree on that. I thought you were going to say Man on the Moon, but it's definitely Rodeo.
I was kind of considering it for a second, and then I realized, oh wait, no, it's Rodeo.
yeah. The Forever Story versus College Dropout. You're going to say
College Dropout.
Yeah, it's the Forever Story.
No.
Yes. Okay, listen, if you're going to play that game that you've been playing, the writing is better on the Forever Story. We can say the production is better on the College Dropout, obviously, but
easily
the writing is better.
No, it's not.
Yes, what do you mean?
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Rapping wise, the only thing you could get is rapping ability easily.
And writing easily. What are you talking about?
Writing wise, the College Dropout has a way better concept than the Forever Story does. Come on, man.
Song to song, you think the songs on the College Dropout, song to song, are better written than in the Forever Story?
I didn't say that. If we look at a song
but I want you to say that. I want you to say that.
System,
I want you to say that. No, I said earlier, say that.
You said earlier, full album experience. If we're gonna go song to song, yes, a song like System is better written than a song like Breathe In, Breathe Out. But if we're going off of full album experience, which is what you said earlier, the Forever Story lyrically does not have as grand or as impactful as a concept as the College Dropout does, and I think the College Dropout wipes in that aspect.
Okay, yeah, the concept may be better, but the general writing of the album, listen to what I'm saying, the general writing of the album is so much better than the College Dropout. You're not getting a Cody Blue 31 or a 2007 on the College Dropout, bro.
No, but what you are getting is Family Business.
Yeah, but are you gonna look me in the eyes and say that's better written?
I'd look into your eyes and say it's same level.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I would say it's the same level.
And also, we can agree rapping is better, but also just general, like, voice and cadence and general in that type of way. But the features are better on the College Dropout. But that doesn't really beat out the Forever Story, though, does it?
No, yes, it does, easily.
No.
Easily. I'm not backing down on this. We can flip a coin if you want. I'm not backing down on this. I'm not backing down on this.
Okay, but then you're gonna give me one, okay? If we're going to College Dropout, you're gonna give me one later.
Fine. How about this? If you give me the College Dropout here, the next thing we disagree on, I don't care if it's To Pimp a Butterfly versus Little Xanarchy, okay? I'll give it to you, alright?
Okay, we can say that. Aquemini versus Rodeo.
Aquemini.
Rodeo.
Okay,
No. Why do you think Aquemini is better?
Doesn't matter. We're going to go with Rodeo anyway, so...
No, I don't want to use my free pass for this one, bro. I want to convince you.
Convince me then. Give me your arguments.
Okay. Nah, fuck. I'm just going to use my pass now. I can't argue like that, bro. Rodeo. We're going Rodeo.
If you say some stupid ass shit here about how Rodeo is better than the College Dropout, I swear.
I think the better album here is the College Dropout.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Liquid Swords versus I Lay Down My Life For You. Is I Lay Down My Life For You?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Just looking at the production of I Lay Down My Life For You, it beats anything on Liquid Swords. Anything.
Production-wise?
Mm-hmm. What do you mean production-wise? What? Isn't that the best part of... What do you think the best part of I Lay Down My Life For You is? If it isn't production.
The production, yeah.
Yeah, and the production...
But just because the best part... That's going to play to my argument, if anything. Just because the best part of I Lay Down My Life For You is the production doesn't mean it's better than Liquid Swords. I would say it's arguably the same level.
Are you insane?
No, I'm not. You're gonna tell me that
You're
JPEG Mafia produced a better album than RZA did?
Yes, I'm gonna sit here and say that right now.
Wow. Okay. Fine. All right. Fine. Well, even if I gave you production, lyrically, Liquid Swords wipes I Lay Down My Life for You.
Yeah. But JPEG isn't trying to do the same thing lyrically here. You know, you can't compare it like that.
We literally are comparing it like that.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of this.
You can't do it like that. It's two different album experiences, completely different.
I'm just gonna do the Madvillainy argument and say that production-wise, they are, I guess, the same level.
No, they're not. I scream this in the mirror before Blah is so much better production than.
You don't even know the name of this. Alright, how about this? You gave me the College Dropout. I'll let you take I Lay Down My Life for You because I know you love that album. So
okay, thank you. Magic Alive versus B by Common.
Shit, this looks tough for me actually.
It is. I think it's B.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's B.
I think it's Magic Alive, honestly.
You do?
Do I think it's better?
But think about this. Does Magic Alive have a B intro? Does it have a go? Does it have a Testify? Bro, I love Testify so much.
Yeah, B definitely has higher highs, but I think Magic Alive is more consistent. B has songs that I don't really care for. Real People, I don't really care about that song that much. I agree.
I also don't think Faithful is one of my favorites, honestly.
I really like that song, but I get that.
Yeah.
Love Is, I'm not crazy about, personally.
Same. I think
Magic Alive
still it has. They say it has Shy City. It has Testify. It has Go.
I think Magic Alive though is more. My least favorite song on this album is the first one. That's like an interlude. I think production wise, it's not better than B, but again, it's more consistent than B is. And
I'm willing to go Magic Alive here. Because I don't really care about this bracket here, honestly, these two.
Alright, we can go with Magic Alive then.
Okay, perfect. Take Care versus Let Go, Sort Them Out. This one is not hard at all.
No, you're right. It's Take Care.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not.
Okay. It's Let Go, Sort Them Out.
No, yeah, you're right. It's like for a rap album, here's my line of thinking. I really do like Take Care, but the best songs off of Take Care are the R&B cuts, like Marvin's Room, Shot for Me, I really like. Over My Dead Body even is it's a rap song, but it has R&B elements.
The best Take Care song is Underground Kings for me.
Okay, that's valid. For me at least, I prefer the R&B cuts.
That's fair.
And Let God Sort 'Em Out is rap from start to finish, no questions about that, and yeah.
Well, Let Go Sort 'Em Out is also just way more consistent.
That's true.
Let Go Sort 'Em Out doesn't have a single skip for me. Take Care has multiple skips for me. POV? That's my favorite song of the album. Actually, yeah. What?
Well, either way, we're both gonna go with
Let Go Sort 'Em Out. Yeah. Good Kid, M.A.A.d City versus Care for me. Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, bro.
This is close for me.
It's close for you? Well, yeah, I don't have as much experience with Care for me. I've listened to it once, but I really, really enjoyed it. It doesn't even come close to Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, bro.
I'm gonna go with this. I'll let you go with Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, but I want the record to show that I would have picked Care for Me because in my all-time rankings list, Care for Me is in my top 10 albums. It's number 10, and Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is number 12. So it's close for sure. But I think Care for Me, I resonate with that more lyrically than Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. I've never robbed a house and then escaped in a van and then had my friend get shot and then I made a song with that. I never went through that. But with some topics on Care for Me, I have gone through similar experiences. I've had people very close to me die, and to really see Saba kind of use that as a coping mechanism in a lot of ways, I think it's fantastic. And Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, yeah, you have themes of that too, Sing About Me Dying of Thirst. And production-wise, I think it's also way better than Care for Me. And honestly, I think thinking it through, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is the better album. But for my personal enjoyment, I see more in Care for Me, personally.
That's fair. I definitely see your point. But I just think Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is so well constructed. It's a fucking movie in an album. It hooks you right away, bro. And every song, well, Real is kind of a bummer, but other than that, every song is amazing.
My least favorite song was Swimming Pools.
I know, but that's a bad take, so...
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Swimming Pools is the chorus is so annoying, bro. I'm sorry.
The chorus it's made for parties, obviously, but it's done in such a fantastic way because it's made for parties while literally dunking down on drinking culture. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I've used Genius too.
How is that? If you can't deduce that without Genius, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, at this point I'm just kind of rage baiting you, but
we're going Good Kid, Mad City.
You can go Good Kid, Mad City, yeah.
We're going Good Kid, Mad City. The Life of Pablo versus The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
If you're gonna sit there and tell me that the Life of Pablo is a better album than The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, you are crazy.
I can say right now, on your life, The Life of Pablo is better than The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Nah, but for real though, I like The Life of Pablo more, personally. Way more than The Miseducation. But as an album, I gotta agree that Miseducation is probably better.
Oh yeah, okay, cool, we can go with that then. Just quickly shove it aside so you don't change your mind, please.
Okay, we're saying you're going with that, okay? You're going with The Miseducation.
We all are going to say that Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is a better album than Life of Pablo.
Igor versus To Pimp a Butterfly. This is not hard at all. This is To Pimp a Butterfly.
Like with the Take Care argument, the best parts of Igor aren't really its rap sections.
I disagree, but let's go To Pimp a Butterfly. I see.
Now I see why you hate Blonde so much. Is because you just hate R&B music. I think.
I don't hate R&B music. I like almost all of Igor. I like the R&B parts of it too. But New Magic Wand is the best song off of Igor.
I agree.
What? How are you? Oh, this guy, bro. This guy. You just. Okay, let's just go To Pimp a Butterfly. For Your Eyes Only versus Donuts.
It's Donuts. It's Donuts.
I agree, it's Donuts.
Do you still not like For Your Eyes Only? You said it was a 6 out of 10.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna talk about that real quick. I still think For Your Eyes Only is incredibly overrated. I think the production is very lackluster on a lot of songs, but it does have some amazing highs. But it just also has some low lows that I just can't look past. I don't get the people saying it's a 10. I just don't. I don't get it.
I think it's a 10. Let me break it down for you real quick. First and foremost, I think the title track is better than anything on Donuts, just in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And
then also there are some other like undeniable songs like Change.
For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh yeah, incredible production on that song. But 100%. Even some songs that people don't really like
Folding Clothes.
What's it? Well, okay, what's your least favorite song on the album? Let's start with that.
Folding Clothes and She's Mine Part 1.
What was the first one you said?
Folding Clothes.
See, I've always liked Folding Clothes personally, and that's just kind of my own personal quirk. It's not like an amazing song, but I always liked the instrumental. I thought it was catchy. People say it's filler, and I guess it kind of is in the sense that there doesn't really need to be a whole song dedicated to this specific part in the story, but it's just very wholesome and a cute song, and I like it. And then the She's Mine songs are incredible. I think all that is to say Donuts is better, easily. Production-wise,
all that just goes to agree.
Can you imagine if someone's gonna say in the comments, I think the production on For Your Eyes Only is better than the production on Donuts?
I definitely think there are people who think that, but that is just wrong.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's Donuts. We're going Donuts. 36 Chambers versus The Big Fish Theory.
Alright, remember earlier during the Infamous when I said that I was going to bring up a specific 90s rap album that I never returned to? It's 36 Chambers. Besides Scream, Tears, and Method Man. Besides that,
I thought we were gonna disagree because I only come back to Casuals, Everything Around Me, and Tears.
I do sometimes listen to the album in full, but because I like to do that. I like listening to albums. The only time I really listen to this album is when I listen to it in full, and that's very rarely. Like an album like The College Dropout, I like listening to in full, but also I like listening to a bunch of songs individually on their own. With this album, it's either every 4 or 5 months I listen to the full thing, and then I maybe listen to Tears on my own sometimes, but I almost never listen to any of these songs on their own. With all that being said, though, I still think it's better than The Big Fish Theory, in my opinion.
I think the Big Fish Theory is better. I think The Big Fish Theory is
the Big Fish Theory.
Shut up, bro. Shut up. Dude, it sounds like the future of music.
What?
Yeah.
It's not that good, bro.
It is, bro. Big Fish Theory is fucking amazing.
If you're gonna say, okay, yeah, it's good, but it's influential-wise, 36 Chambers is better. If you want to talk about the
Obviously.
future of music, Wu-Tang, like, definitely did that
Yeah, but
better.
trust me, in 10 years we're gonna look back at that album. We're gonna look back at that album and be like, yeah, that really was ahead of its time, bro.
Has it already been 10 years since it came out?
Yeah, I'm saying another 10 years. Give it time,
So it needs 20 years to fully simmer, you're saying. Maybe it's not that important. An album like To Pimp a Butterfly was an instant classic. You're saying the Big Fish Theory needs 20 years for people to fully appreciate it? Maybe it's just not that good, bro.
Fine wine needs time, bro. Relax.
Okay, whatever. 36 Chambers didn't need that long.
No, but the Big Fish that album is just better. It is, in my opinion.
I disagree. Speaking of, this is kind of irrelevant. What do you think about that new Vince album that came out?
Are you talking about the 2024 release? Has he released a new album?
He just released a new album like 2 days ago, bro.
What? I haven't heard that yet.
Oh, well, check it out. It's very good.
Okay, I will.
Bro is living under a rock. You just talk all this shit about how Vince Staples is like ahead of his time and a visionary, and then you haven't even listened to his new album yet.
Well, can we go Big Fish Theory here? Are you mad about that?
I guess if you want to go with Big Fish Theory, sure. But I would have definitely picked Wu-Tang here.
I Laid Out My Life For You versus Magic Alive. Undoubtedly, no doubt, I Laid Out My Life For You, bro.
Incorrect.
What do you mean incorrect?
You're so wrong,
What do you mean
bro.
incorrect?
Incorrect.
Okay. Let me break it down for you, bro. Magic Alive doesn't have It's Dark and Hell Is Hot. It doesn't have Either One of the Drugs. It doesn't have Loop It and Leave It. It doesn't have I'll Be Right There. The
all
highest
these songs you just listed are worse than We're Outside, Rejoice, Run 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 Part 2,
No.
Magic Alive,
No,
Listen
no,
Gentle. Like, come on, bro. Come on. There is no way.
I just think, okay, well, they have two very, very different production styles, with Magic Alive having more like
orchestration.
Yeah, orchestration. And I personally fuck with the production on I Lay Down My Life For You way more than that. I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye to that. I don't know how are we gonna get to an agreement on this, because we're like, it's just two very different records that we never. I'm like, I Lay Down My Life For You is just so much better, bro.
How are we gonna figure this out?
Okay. I'm thinking of a number 1 to 2. If you guess correctly, you get Magic Alive.
That's so bullshit. You're just gonna say the opposite one. Alright. We have to do like rock, paper, scissors, but like on call. So like we both say the same thing at the same time.
Okay. Are you ready? Okay.
Best out of three. Hold on. Best out of three.
Rock, paper,
scissors,
rock.
paper.
No!
Rock, paper, scissors. You didn't even say...
No, I'm just following you, bro. What do you mean I'm not even saying it?
Rock,
paper, scissors,
rock.
Oh my god.
Yes, Magic Alive takes it.
Oh, fuck you, bro. Alright, Let Go Son of M.A.A.d versus Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. It's Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Yeah, let's not even debate that, bro. Miseducation versus To Pimp a Butterfly.
To
Pimp a Butterfly, yeah. Alright. Donuts versus Big Fish Theory.
Donuts.
But Vince Staples is just such an imaginary.
Are you
bro.
actually about to... There's no way.
I'm trolling. I also think it's donuts.
Okay. I was scared.
Magic Alive versus Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Please don't say Magic Alive.
Listen. This Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. I'm joking.
Okay. To Pimp a Butterfly versus Donuts. To Pimp a Butterfly.
D-Pab.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Kendrick versus Kendrick. Oh no. Well,
you know my opinion. I know your opinion. Go with To Pimp a Butterfly.
I go with Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. I think the highs on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City are better. I think the lows on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City are better than the lows on To Pimp a Butterfly. I think Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. I think To Pimp a Butterfly does have better writing, but in replay value, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City tops it without a doubt in my mind. And also just the general, like, even though the writing on To Pimp a Butterfly is better, the writing on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is still some of the strongest ever.
To Pimp Butterfly, sure, replay value goes to Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, yeah. But production-wise, I think just in general, Swim Butterfly is better. I think lyrically, Good Kid, M.A.A.d City has a more cohesive and more easy to follow concept, but I honestly prefer the concept onto Pimp Butterfly. I like the poems. I really like how cohesive and how transitional everything is, and I disagree with you on the low argument. I think the worst song on to Pimp Butterfly, for excluding interludes, is probably Complexion. And I think the worst song, as I said, on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is Swimming Pools, and I would definitely put Complexion over Swimming Pools. However, I will let you take Good Kid, M.A.A.d City here, because the end, I think we're going to have a really interesting finals, because it's like my favorite album versus your favorite album. So it's going to be a really interesting final
Before
matchup.
we take Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, then, can I just say something?
Yeah.
So Pimp a Butterfly doesn't have anything close to a Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, bro.
Leslie's Theory is better than Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's up there, but it's not better. It's not.
In fact, not only that, The Blacker the Berry is better than Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
That's insane.
And I think it's close between Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst and How Much Dollar Cost Too.
Oh, one of the most overrated Kendrick songs. Yeah, let's just go Good Kid, M.A.A.d City.
Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst is, yes, you're right.
No. The finals. We are here.
Here
we got Kanye versus Kendrick. TCD
Your two
versus
most
Good Kid, M.A.A.d
glazed
City.
artists.
It's not glazed if it's true, is it?
Yeah, you're right. Alright, let me speak my piece first, since I am the guest.
Okay. Speak up.
Obviously, I think I am able to understand that I'm going to go with the College Dropout here, and you're going to go with Good Kid, M.A.A.d City here.
Yeah.
Both of these albums have really strong concepts, and you could even say that the concept of Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is better. Hell, you could even make the argument that the execution on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is better, because it is, every song follows the themes of the album, and not necessarily every song on the College Dropout does that. However, I'm going to disagree on almost all of those points. I think the concept on the College Dropout is better than Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Maybe better isn't the right word, or unique than Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is. Kanye, influencing-wise, he was really the first rapper to, at that time, really talk about anything other than just, bling and, stuff like that. It was a really low point in rap at the time. And Kanye was really speaking outward, being honest, and talking about his hardships and being able to better himself in that aspect. Production-wise, you could say Good Kid, M.A.A.d City again is better, but again, influencing-wise, the College Dropout has like the Chipmunk soul sound,
right,
which was almost
then
entirely
yeah, because then no, your obsession is over, bro. No, listen. Okay, Max, which album is better, 808s and Heartbreak or the College Dropout?
College Dropout.
Yeah, well, 808s had more influence. What's your argument, bro? It did. What are you talking? Okay, what's better, 808s and Heartbreak or Good Kid, M.A.A.d City?
Good Kid, M.A.A.d City.
Yeah, which had more influence?
808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm not
that's
saying
a bad
influence
argument.
is everything. Hold on. I'm not saying influence is everything.
No, but while you're saying that, you're saying, yeah, we can give the production and the blah 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 and the blah 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 to Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. What do you have more than doing influence? Listen, there are
I didn't say that. I said you could give the production to Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, but I personally prefer the production on the College Dropout. And I gave 1 point as to that being is because of influence, but I also just in general think the production of the College Dropout is better. I love the Chipmunk soul sound, and yes, it's influential, but just in general, I think it has some of the best. It gave some of the best production on the College Dropout, but just in general.
Max, there are 4 songs on the College Dropout that bring it down for me. Listen, School Spirit, Get 'Em High, Breathe In, Breathe Out, and the new workout plan.
Wrong.
Those 4 are so low in terms of the other songs on the album, and that low point of the album, those 4 songs, don't come close to the lows on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, which for me is real. They are so much lower on the College Dropout. And also, the writing on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City, obviously better. The production for me is kinda like the same. Like I could agree the College Dropout is better, but I'm also willing to say Good Kid. I say it's about the same. I say Good Kid, M.A.A.d City is better on every single point. Like, does the College Dropout really have a Sing About Me? I don't think so. Bro.
Yeah, Spaceship to me, maybe not better, but this is which one we like more. I like Spaceship more than Sing About Me, Dying of Thirst. I like Family Business more than Sing About Me, Dying of Thirst. I would probably give Say My Dot to every other song on the album, though. However, those 4 songs that you brought up, School Spirit, Breathe In, Breathe Out, Get 'Em High, and New Workout Plan, first and foremost, we're going to get School Spirit out of that conversation because conceptually, I think it follows the themes of the College Dropout really well. So we're going to get out of that. But
yeah, it follows the theme, but it's so mid. It's so mid.
No, it's not.
Alpha step, Omega step, Kappa step, Sigma step, Pimps talk, Pimps walk. I don't know, bro. It's just not that good, bro. And I love Kanye, but I would never willingly come back to that song.
Swimming pool full of liquor, then you die.
Yeah, that's a banger. What are you talking about? Like, literally, what don't you like about that song? Like, the fucking chorus is amazing.
On Kendrick's like vocal inflection, I never get it except on that song. On that song, I just can't stand his
Genuinely,
vocals.
what does he do different with his vocals in that song other than... okay, do you like his vocals on N95 when he starts doing his squeaky rapping?
Not really.
Oh, you don't?
But
oh, I thought you were gonna say you do.
I like it, but I think what's worse about Swimming Pools is the melody. I don't think he's really holding the notes well in that song specifically.
Okay, I'll give you that Kendrick isn't the best singer ever, maybe. But it's an amazingly well-written song with a good theme and a good... Yeah, for sure. And a sick beat. Amazing flow, like outside of the singing, outside of the singing, I can give you that the singing is probably not the strongest point of the song, but like the rapping in and of itself just is amazing, bro.
Alright, I get that. However, I would put Swimming Pools over Breathe In, Breathe Out.
So you're saying the lows are lower on the College Dropout.
There is one song on the College Dropout that I think is worse than every song on Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. But there are two songs off of the College Dropout which I think are better than every song off of Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. So pick your poison there. But Get 'Em High, I think, is better than Swimming Pools because I think Swimming Pools is better lyrics, yes. But performance-wise, I don't really like Kendrick's performance on that song, as I said. And you could even argue, yes, the rapping performance on Swimming Pools is good, but low-key, it's better on Get 'Em High. Specifically from Kanye. Maybe the features like comment on that song isn't amazing, but I think Kanye's first two verses are very fun, and he has great rapping ability throughout both of them, far better, or at least same level as Kendrick on Swimming Pools. And yeah, and then what's the final one you said? The new workout plan? Okay. Listen. If we're talking lyrics, Swimming Pools definitely wipes it. Production-wise, come on, bro. That is one of the best production on the whole ass album,
What are you talking about?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Also,
dude.
it's also. I'm sorry. It's just funny. Cover your mouth up like you got SARS. That's hilarious.
It's funny, but it's just like, dude, we're gonna have to do rock paper scissors on this. We're not gonna agree on this.
Maybe you should see it as a tie and let two legends coexist. Nah. Let's do best 3 out of 5. This is like the finals.
Okay. Alright, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, rock.
Fuck. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, stop choosing the same thing as me.
I just say it like that.
Rock,
paper, scissors, paper.
Yes.
Ooh, alright. Rock, paper, scissors, rock. Dude.
Rock,
paper, scissors, rock.
Dude.
Rock, paper,
scissors, paper,
rock.
Oh, you said rock?
I said rock, yeah.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors,
paper.
Yes.
Alright. Well, you won.
Good Kid, M.A.A.d City. Me and Max both agreed that it was the best, obviously.
No.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment all your hate comments and call me all the slurs you want down in the comments below because of these horrible opinions. Max, what do you have to say? Max has nothing to say.
No, you can subscribe to my channel, I guess. Subscribe to my channel, that'd be cool.
Yeah, his channel linked in the description. Max is best known for singing Breach while tired. What am I known for?
Ben is known for his accent.
I'm not including that in the video.
Oh, then I get to just curse you out then. This is all going to be edited out, so no one's going to be listening to this part. So, to just give a little secret about myself, I bite my toenails.